If you already lift and you're looking for a pre-workout, the real question isn't, do you need one? It's which one actually works without wrecking your nervous system. So today, I'm going to answer a question for you. If you want to buy a pre-workout, why should you buy Legion's Pulse? Don't worry, I'm going to answer that right now. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to leave a comment down there. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you get to see all of my content show up immediately on your feed. So who is this pre-workout for? This pre-workout is for people who want better workouts with more energy, more focus, and better pumps, without any jitters or anxiety or digestive issues that can plague us if we're having some lower quality pre-workouts. Plus, you don't want that awful post-workout crash. It's kind of terrible. If you care about your performance and you care about long-term health, this is the product for you. So in reality, what makes the Pulse workout pre-workout different? Pulse contains clinically effective dosage of 6 core ingredients. They boost your energy, your focus, your mood, your strength, and your stamina without relying on excessive stimulants, especially if you take my recommendation of having one singular scoop. This pre-workout comes with 20 servings per container, approximately 2 scoops, 24 grams, servings per container, about 20. There's the label. You can see how that on the label that the caffeine content is 350 milligrams if you take 2 scoops. I myself only need about 200, 250 per workout, so I have about one and a half or so scoops of this. If you do this and you take my recommendation, this is an amazing pre-workout that tastes phenomenal. What makes it truly, truly different? A lot of the pre-workouts do one thing well. Some taste good, some use decent ingredients, some are clinical doses, but Pulse is one of the few that checks all 3. Legion is really proud of the fact that they have the right ingredients for you, for your health and performance. Now, here's the philosophy. More isn't better. If you want to dose this thing appropriately, Pulse isn't trying to win a contest by having the most ingredients or the biggest scoop size. More powder doesn't really mean more results for you. What you need is the 15.1 grams of clinically proven ingredients per serving, focusing roughly on 20% of the ingredients that produce 80% of the real measurable performance benefits that you want to get from a pre-workout. What Pulse does differently than other pre-workouts out there is they don't skip the L-theanine. Energy without jitters means caffeine plus L-theanine. One of the best things about Pulse workout is the ratio of 1:1 in caffeine and L-theanine. This allows you to have all of those good pumps, that good energy, that good focus, the good stamina, without feeling extremely jittery and feeling like you have this overload of caffeine in your system. Now, I will admit that I get some jitters if I have this on an empty stomach, or that if I just don't eat for a while and all I have is this exact pre-workout, as in I have it in the morning after I wake up and go straight to the gym. This is when you might feel just a little bit of jitters, but whereas some pre-workouts have these jitters last 2, 3, 4 minutes, the one difference that I've noticed is if I do get jitters from this pre-workout, it happens once and it never happens again. Other ones out there, I can feel the jitters 3, 4, 5 minutes later. A lot of pre-workouts generally overload the caffeine and skip the L-theanine entirely, and that's why you get that shaky, that anxious, or that fried feeling. This gives you the right combination of focus, smooth energy without overstimulating all of your senses, and that's really the key here. Pulse also delivers where it matters for the training performance with 8 grams of L-citrulline for pumps and blood flow, 3.6 grams of beta-alanine for muscular endurance and fatigue resistance, and 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous. I, for some reason, cannot say that right now, but that supports your strength and your power output. These aren't just sprinkled doses. These are the amounts actually shown to work in the research. Now, as far as the research-backed formula, the ingredient choices and dosages in Pulse are backed by 54 different peer-reviewed scientific studies. That's over 500 pages of research studies supporting exactly and why this formula works. It's not really guesswork, it's not really hype, it's evidence-based, and it's yours to try. Now, a lot of products will say they're clean and have no junk, but Legion stands by that. You can find all of their testing on their website. Pulse is a naturally sweetened and flavored, no added sugars, artificial sweeteners, no food dyes, no fillers, no unnecessary junk. Artificial additives are not necessarily dangerous, but it's nice to know that they are not there. And that's something that allows me to take this pre-workout as much as I'd like. As I said just previously, there is a lot of transparency from Legion. There's no proprietary blends here. Every ingredient and every piece of the dose is clearly listed on the label. Make sure you're out there. If you're choosing not to buy Legion, dude, that's cool, but make sure you're not getting anything with a proprietary blend. These blends are very mysterious and don't exactly explain to you everything that is happening in the formula. Pulse, much like the whey plus protein, is tested for purity and potency and is accredited by third-party labs and certified by lab. Just like I said before, Legion tests every ingredient to meet the FDA's purity guidelines, and they publicly share all the lab results on the website. So go to Legion and check out Pulse, and you can also use my discount code while you're there to get BOGO 50% off using BROTARO, or you can just click on the link in the bio. Also, while you're here, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit the follow button or subscribe to the channel. Check out my other socials so you can see all my other workout content or all my other cosplay content. Pulse, again, just like the whey protein, has some manufacturing standards. Pulse is directly made in the USA with globally sourced ingredients that are NSF certified, inspected by the FDA, and CGMP compliant facilities. If you really want some products that are safe and effective, something that with premium ingredients tests everything and manufactures the right way, this is exactly what Legion products do. Much like Whey Plus, Pulse also has a tremendous amount of flavors. I myself have the Arctic Blue. I just got this strawberry kiwi. I'm excited to try that. And my favorite so far, the rainbow sherbet flavor. I love this flavor so much. So again, if you want a product that delivers real performance without any of the jitters, the crashes, the sketchy ingredients, Pulse is one of the best on the market and totally worth you trying them out. Again, if you want to check it out, go to the link below in my bio and try it for yourself. As always, my name is Andres, but you guys can call me bro. And it's been a pleasure sharing another product with you. So until next time, peace.